Hello, my name is Lily Kamp, and this is the My Perspective podcast. In today's episode of the podcast, we'll be talking about AI education. Shreyasi, tell me, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Before we get on to the wonderful questions, we'll be playing a game called Name That Word, and you have cards beside you on the table, and there's a word on top of the card, and that's the word that I have to guess, and then the 5 words on the bottom you can't use to
Yeah.
help me.
Okay.
Do you want to go first? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like a place where like kings or queens would live.
A palace. A castle?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is like a season. It's like what we're in right now.
Oh,
like,
summer?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a thing that like grows, like it grows. It's like really colorful.
A flower?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is kind of like, I wouldn't say everywhere around the world, but it's like a little, like a stream, kind of. But there's another word for it.
Is it like a river?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is kind of hard. Okay, so it's something physical. Like it's not online, but it's like a physical thing, and it's basically got like all the things, like, and those things are basically what we speak with.
I don't know. Is it like like writing, like speaking through? I don't know.
No, it's like a thing you would read, but then it's got like all the things in it which we used to speak.
Words.
Yeah, so it's got all of those in it for a particular language.
English?
Yeah, but that thing has all of.
A book.
Yeah, but what kind of book?
A dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there is a character after this animal. It kind of lives around like it usually lives in ponds, and it's known for being around like lily pads.
It's like a frog?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would usually have this thing on pizzas.
Pepperoni?
No.
Cheese? Okay. This one is an animal, and it's very, very large.
Like an elephant.
No, but it's like, I think it's a little slightly taller than an elephant, maybe.
A giraffe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm done with mine.
Oh, okay. I'm also done. Okay. So now we'll move on to the questions. I can't wait. Okay. So the first question is, how do you think AI will affect the future of education, and in what way is it shaping educational experiences?
Okay, so this is like a really, really broad topic, so it can be answered in so many different ways. But I think the most obvious thing we can see is that AI can give accurate, mostly unbiased, and really personalized experiences to students. So it can, in a way, teach you, but in a more personal way, which teachers can also do, but AI can do that as well. So it's really shaping education in a way because students are really like getting kind of obsessed with it. So I've basically seen almost every student in our school using AI at this point. And it's already being used in like educational platforms like Century, for example, and even Duolingo. Yeah, so it's basically everywhere at this point. And it's changing education in a way that students aren't really having a lot of difficulty doing things that usually are quite difficult. So like writing essays or solving difficult maths problems, because you can just ask ChatGPT whatever you're struggling with.
I agree. I feel like it really depends on how they use it too. Because it's like, okay, like I know that there's a feature on ChatGPT, for example, where you take a photo of your assignments and you
Yeah.
ask him to solve it for you. It's like, Okay, and that way you're not really learning anything.
I think basically everyone's doing that in school right now.
Okay, no, literally. um, is AI making learning easier for students, or is it creating new challenges?
Okay, so obviously it is making things easier. You can literally go and ask AI to write your essay for you, or you could ask it to do your homework for you. And it'll do it to a standard that is much better than what you can do usually. But then now to the fact that the students have a tool which can literally do their work for them, and it's kind of obvious, it's kind of expected that they're going to use it excessively. So when you do use AI a lot in your essays, teachers do notice that their students aren't actually doing the work that they're set, right? So AI detectors have come out a lot, and those aren't perfect. So because of their imperfection, sometimes non-AI generated work is flagged as AI generated. And believe me, I've seen this happen to so many of my friends who've gotten zeros just because their work has been flagged as AI generated. So you're always on your toes that if you make your work too complicated, it can just be flagged as AI generated. So yeah, it does create these sort of challenges.
It's like I feel like now I've never heard of that before. Actually,
It
that's
happens
so
so much
bad.
in my school.
It's like I feel like okay, it's one thing to assume that your student is what your student is capable of, but it's another thing to assume that because their writing is so complex, it's AI. It's like it
I
doesn't
mean,
make any
it's not
sense.
really assumptions, but the AI detectors themselves aren't perfect enough. And honestly, if you look at it, would you rather believe that your student's saying that they haven't used AI, or would you rather believe an AI detector if it's saying that AI has been used in it? So you would prefer to like believe the detector, right?
Mhm.
So it kind of creates that challenge.
You're right. Dang, I never heard of that happening. Sorry. Is AI actually helping students learn better and do well in their studies?
Um, Honestly, if you look at it, in the way it's giving students information, um, like if you ask AI to explain something in a certain way which helps you understand it better, and if it does manage to do that, then yeah, it is helping students quite well. But honestly, one more thing I've noticed is that when we become over dependent on AI, when we keep asking it questions, when we keep asking it to do things for us, we kind of lose the ability to think for ourselves. So I've seen this happen so many times. Like um, people can who are amazing at writing things before, they cannot even start a proper like write up without asking AI what to do. So you're kind of training your brain to become dependent on like a machine basically.
Yeah,
So it's got like there's two sides to the story in this case.
I see. It like yeah, I agree with you. I feel like it really depends on how it's used, but also like you said, I feel like if you keep asking it questions, you're gonna be like you're gonna kind of like lose your creative side, you
Yeah,
know?
like you refuse to think for yourself basically.
Yeah. Can AI ever truly replace teachers, or do you think it's impossible?
I think this question is really subjective, and it's really based on the student itself. So if a student is able to really respond to a machine the same way it would like respond to a human, then probably yeah, it can, because AI is already capable of explaining things the way a human would be. So I guess it can replace students. But then I'm pretty sure some students will not be able to have the same comfort with a machine rather than teachers. But I guess if you're antisocial, AI is your thing. So it can replace teachers in that way. But then I could never learn from a machine. I really like my teachers.
No, same. Like, I feel like okay. I mean, it really like I said earlier, it really depends on how it's used. But I feel like a lot of teachers are good enough to the point where if you go up to them, they should be able to answer the questions you have that you
Yeah,
were originally going to go to ChatGPT for. And
exactly.
you could arrange like times where you can get help. Like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
What are the potential ways AI can be misused in schools?
Okay, so this is probably like everywhere in every single school in the world where they know about AI. Students using AI to write their essays, solve their homework, solve their math problems. And I honestly get it. Like, you don't want to spend your evenings after a long day at school sitting at home and writing a massive essay. So, in that case, we do misuse AI in doing our homework for us. But then, yeah, it's not good because you're forcing yourself to take the easy way. You're not really forcing yourself to think. You're not really developing yourself. And then, yeah, it does have really bad consequences, such as bad grades.
Yeah, I agree. It's like it I feel like if people would just learn to use the resources better and maybe not rely too much on AI.
Honestly, yeah, but it's just easier said than done.
hmm Could you tell us about your personal experience as a student with AI?
Okay, so I was like in the beginning when AI just came out and everyone went absolutely crazy on how a machine could do all that. I was like every other student in year 9, and I was trying to use it for basically everything except for maths. I was too guilty for maths. But then eventually I started realizing that the level or the standard of work that AI was giving me wasn't, I didn't think it was good enough. And I was kind of losing my own creative personal style whenever I wrote something, whenever I did something. So tried to refrain from using it, other than the occasional like brainstorming or planning something. But I tried not to use it, especially when it came to writing stories or essays. Or okay, I never used AI for the sciences or the maths anyways, but then at this point right now when I just had my exams, I only used it for the worst case scenarios because honestly I don't think it's worth it. There's no point. I can think for myself.
Exactly, I agree. Like for me, I wasn't really caught in like the whole AI thing until like I'm gonna say like 10th grade, like the end of 10th grade. But like I just realized that, like you said, it's kind of like defeating the purpose of us actually using our brains and thinking, you know?
Yeah,
Because it's like at this point, are you gonna turn it to Chat GPT? Like, girl,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Um, in what ways can AI harm education instead of help it?
So yeah, I've already mentioned this so many times now, but it's harming education in the way that we students are becoming overly dependent on AI because it's the easier thing to do. It's kind of like cheating our way out of the system. Like, we're doing something we're not meant to do. We're not really developing our own mindsets. We're not really thinking for ourselves. So education is really being harmed in that case.
I feel like a lot of like sometimes I see like teachers rely on AI too. It's like, guys, you can come up with your own lesson plan like you have been doing the past 20 years you've been teaching.
Honestly, I have seen teachers using AI to mark their students' work. Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh my gosh.
But then, is it helpful? Is it not helpful? I have no idea. But I would prefer my own teacher's feedback
No,
because they know me
literally.
much better.
Exactly. Like a machine is not going to say, "Oh yeah, uh Lily does not write like this. No, this is not good." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What limits do you think schools should set when using AI with students?
Okay. So I don't think they should completely restrict AI because it's coming up everywhere and we need to be educated on it like correctly. Um, but then AI should be like kept away whenever it comes to more creative tasks or tasks where we have to actually think about it. If it's more manual stuff, then AI
Yeah.
is like just use it, doesn't matter. But then where you're forcing your brain to think, that's really important. AI really should be kept away. But then at the same time, we should also have lessons on how to use AI properly so that it's actually not being misused, but then we can use it productively even when we grow up in a world full of AI.
I agree because it's like, okay, yeah, we all need to start accepting, okay, AI is not going to leave anytime soon. So I feel like you said, schools should start teaching kids how to use it properly. Okay, so this is the last question. How can students use AI tools without coming too dependent on them?
So this is how I usually do it. At first, I try to solve the problem by myself. I look at it. I'm like, okay, fine. This is the problem. How can I break it down? How can I like solve it by myself? And then there's always going to be some sort of like thing I don't understand. So maybe I would try to approach like like someone more experienced than me, like my brother, or my parents, or a teacher, or my friends, or someone. Because like asking another human being is probably more like it's better than asking a machine at first
Yeah.
because they have unique ideas. And then maybe if I'm really like stuck, I'll ask AI.
I feel like that's what we should all do, to be honest. And maybe if you're a little too down into the dumpster of AI, I feel like,
Maybe shift to Google for a bit.
yeah, yeah. Well, that was the last question. So you have a wheel right next to you. If you spin it, whichever game it lands on will play.
Okay.
So just go ahead. Oh,
I have to try again.
yeah. Oh, Splurt, we both have this one. Okay, so it's the pink cards beside your thing. Okay. So, do you want to go first on this one?
So how do we play this?
It's like, oh wait, I forgot I had to, obviously I have to tell you. Okay, so basically there's going to be like a question, and then in the back of the card, there's like what it should be. Like, for example, I'm not going to say what my card says, but I'm going to say a store brand that ends in like S or something like that. It'll be like that.
Okay.
So,
So do I start?
yes.
So a fruit or vegetable not containing a U.
Not containing a fruit. Mango.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something found in or on a desk containing double letters.
Book.
A book. Oh, okay, that's smart. Wait, I wasn't even thinking about that. You go.
Oh, a city ending in W. Okay, my geography is horrible.
No, same. I don't know actually. Oh, I'm gonna look so bad on the. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. No, that's a state. I actually have no idea.
Wait,
I wish these had a list of words that
They
said
should,
what.
they should.
Yeah. Do you want to say your last card, or do you want me to?
Okay, you can go.
Okay. Okay, so this is a nickname ending in R.
A nickname ending in R.
Yeah.
So I just make up a nickname?
I guess so. I mean, it could be. I don't know actually. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move past that one.
A place ending in Y.
Oh my god, come on, Lily. This is not hard. Who? Like a place as in like a house, or a place as in
Just any place.
ending in Y? This isn't a place, but party.
Yeah, that's a place. That's
Yes,
fine.
yes, of course, of course, of course. Okay, so I think this is my last one, but it's something expensive ending in H. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say bracelet. That does not end in
No,
H.
that is not.
Ending in H. Not a clock. I don't know.
I mean, I could say holidays, but then that starts with an H.
Okay, we should probably move on. Oof. Okay, I need to start testing my knowledge more and practicing more. But anyways, so sad that was our last game. But it was fun having you and talking about AI.
It was great, honestly. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Hopefully, I'll use ChatGPT and remember you while I'm using it.
I hope you do.
And thank you, whoever's watching this. Bye. Have a good day.